All right, welcome tonight, guys. So we are going to use heavy weights tonight and light weights. You don't have to go quite as light as you did on Monday, but somewhere in between 5 and 8. And then if you have mini bands, a heavy mini band and a light mini band. And we're just going to rock this. It's going to be super fun. We're going to warm up here real quick because we're running a little bit late. So squat down nice and low for me. Let's get those ankles warmed up, cracking and popping. That's what my ankles are doing right now. And go in both directions. And then we're going to lift our hips high and then lower them down. Okay. So again, just keep the cracking and popping going. I know. I don't know why I'm popping so much tonight, but it's clicking. I'm not in pain. I'm fine, guys. One more time, because it's kind of embarrassing me now. And roll it all the way up. All right, big stretch to the top. We're going to take this around in small little circles here, just around the top of the back. That feels really nice. And go in the opposite direction as well. Good, small little circles, and then switch directions and go a little bit bigger. So try to reach kind of through the middle of your range here, mid back. And we're going to switch directions so we don't get too dizzy. Is that Liz? Somebody's here? All right, and one more time. Okay, now we're going to take it all the way down. So I'm going to spread my feet. We're going to go down, bend your knees a little bit, all the way to the ground, all the way back up, switch directions. I got you set up there, Liz. And up to the top. Good, keep it coming. You'll just need to grab a mini band, and they're over behind Caitlin there. And up one more time. All right, we're going to move into a hinge next because we do have some deadlifts tonight. So you can keep your hands up. We're going to hinge. Okay, so hinge, like your hands are going between your legs, and then right back up. So it's a hamstring stretch at this point. Little engagement there. Perfect. So when we do our deadlift, this is the same motion you're going to feel with a lot of weight. All right, one more time. And adding on, we're going to pull those elbows down and then come back into our hinge and pull down. Perfect. So really trying to reach your hands up overhead, because guess what? We probably don't have our hands over our head very much in our lives, do we? Maybe you do, but I might have it a little more than you, because I have little children I'm running after, but this is your last one. And pull it down. All right, come to the end of your mat. We're going to walk ourselves out. So staying that hinge, just walk out into a plank position here. We're going to rock our hips back into a downward facing dog. We're going to step forward with our right leg. So step forward into a lunge and then rock back, downward facing dog, and step it forward. Just take your time. Enjoy that nice stretch. And one more time like that, adding on. So rock back, this time right leg. You're going to step forward, right arm swings forward and rotates back and around, and then switch to the other side. Rock back and lunge forward, reach and circle. Good. Keep it going. Rock back and circle it around one more time. Heating up. No longer cold. And back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to walk our our knees underneath our hips. And we're just going to touch our knees down and then lift back up. So trying to keep the back completely flat. We're feeling some warmth in our legs here. Good. Keep that going up and down. All right. Perfect. Looks like we're good so far. And one more time. And release. Okay, from here, make the shoulders and back, just little circles around. And you can bring your hips back if you want to. Opposite direction. Circle it around. Also nice for the wrists. All right, one more thing further, to take one palm up. So you're flipping your hand over and then just gently push back. Not too much, just a little bit. Is that hurt? Feel a little tight in the wrist, okay? And then switch to the other side. So palm up, push back, just real gentle, just until you feel a stretch in your forearm. Hands, if you want to do both hands at the same time, you can. Otherwise, do one at a time. And you can even move your hands close to your knees. Just a little baby stretch. Perfect. If you're doing one hand, switch to the other. All right, last thing for the hands and wrists. Okay, put your hands together and just little circles. Keep it close to your body. Try to keep your elbows in one spot and go in the opposite direction. I have cracking and popping there too. I'm just I was outside for the last few hours. Maybe I'm just cold. I don't know. And good. We're going to go to our fingertips. Kind of weird. I know. Fingertips press and then open and fingertips. Uh-huh. And the second one, okay, the second one is going to be plank shoulder tap. So we're on the ground and you're going to tap shoulder to shoulder, just like so. So 20 seconds of each exercise. Get ready, get set. Volleyball jumps first. Let's go. So this is kind of a warm-up Tabata, so you don't have to go full blast, but you're still bringing the heart rate up. Some really basic moves. Good, you guys can probably see that clock better than I can, can't you? You've got 9 seconds left. This is the problem. You're all just like looking straight at it. Good. Keep in and time. Okay, down to the ground. Plank shoulder taps are next. 20 seconds on the clock. So wait for it until we get to 10-second mark. 3, 2, 1. Everybody up and tap. Now these don't have to be fast. In fact, they're better a little bit slow because they challenge your core more. Woo. Good. Keep coming. You can do them on your knees. Okay, you can just hold plank if you don't want to do taps. Almost there. One more time and done. All right, bring it back. Take it out. Ooh, yeah, feeling good. Huh? Ready for more jumps. So we go in 3, 2, 1, and use your arms a little bit bigger, right? We don't get them overhead very often. Now's our chance. There you go. Soft landings. You're landing in squat. Nice work, nice work. 8 seconds to go. We are going to do 3 rounds of all of this. And here's your last one. Done. To the ground. To the ground. Plank shoulder taps. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Go ahead. Plank shoulder taps. Tap it out. It does help if you feel like your hips are rocking. You can take your feet a little wider. Good job. Good job. We've only got 10 seconds left. It doesn't feel like the warm-up anymore, does it? That's okay. That's a good sign. It means we're ready to work hard. And one more time on each side. And we're going to hit this one more time. Now, come to your feet. For this final round, I want you to go as hard as you can, okay? Really try to get the heart rate up, okay? You can put your fingers through the tiles. All right, ready, set, here we go. So as hard as you can. Come on, power. Straight up. Use your arms, swing back, push straight up. Good, nice landing. Whew. Change your heart rate. Change your effort right here. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew, that changed it, right? To the ground. Last set, plank shoulder taps. Get ready, get set to your toes, and begin. Not many ways to make this harder except for going slower. So if that's what you want to do, count 2 counts in each direction. Whew. Good, you're halfway. Come on, 10 seconds more. That's it. And here's the last one, and done. All right, sit back and stretch. So here's how the workout's gonna look. We are gonna do a ribbon, which is similar to halos. We did halos on Monday, I think. And ribbon, just a little bit bigger. So you're gonna start at a hip. You're gonna go up and around the head, down and around to the opposite hip pocket. So just like so, bringing the hands behind the head. And you can grab different weights. I just got you started. All right, so starting here, so up behind the head and then right to the hip. So there's a slight rotation in the rib cage, but not a ton. That's your first move. Then with your lighter weights, you'll do a bicep hold with an external rotation, okay? So hands in and hands out. Okay, you're gonna feel this in your shoulders and back and then bicep hold as well. So those two moves back to back, 40 seconds for each one. We have some high intensity intervals coming in just a little bit. All right. I know. So I did the Tabatas first. Okay, here we go. 40 seconds. Bend your knees a little bit, brace your core, start at your hip, and up and around we go. So you do want to make sure that the weight's coming behind your head, clearing the ponytail. If you got one. What's that? I know, I have a little ponytail too. It's tiny, but that's just the area that you're trying to get your weight to. Okay. Sometimes we do this, we stay like right here and we actually make like a little halo on top of our head, but we want to go all the way around. So once again, kind of like I talked about on Monday, we don't want a lot of action in our hips. It's all from the rib cage to the shoulders. We're almost there. We've got 5 seconds left. Get behind that head. Last one, all the way up and around, and done. All right, we're switching to our light weights. So we're working triceps and biceps right now, obviously a little bit of shoulders as well, and back. All right, so elbows are in. We're gonna roll those shoulders back in place. We have a proud chest, and let's begin. We open to the side and bring it right back in. Now it's really common to want to come all the way in, but you can just stop right at shoulder distance. Whew, where do you feel that? Biceps, okay. Yeah, you feel it in your biceps? I feel it in the back of my shoulders. Maybe that's where I'm a little weaker. That's okay. So this is great for posture, right? Because what do we do all day long? Yeah, the opposite of this, right? Yes. So we're gonna fix it or try to fix it. Now, while you're doing this, don't just go through the motions. Squeeze the upper back every time your hands come open. A little bit bigger squeeze. Now I want you to pause open for just a moment. Pause and then bring it in. Good job, good job. We're almost there. And that's it right there, you're done. Whew. All right, should we do it again? I think we should, okay? Yeah, let's try it. Okay, pick up a weight, heavier weight if you can. Again, knees are bent, brace the core nice and tight. We're gonna start at the 50 and let's go. Those of you watching my clock for me. Going for 40 seconds, we're trying to keep our chin off of our chest because we do this all the time, right? So we're gonna lift up, long neck. Good job. Feels so good to be warm. So do you like to be hot and sweaty or do you prefer to work out and not sweat? Yeah, I know. I feel really gross. I love to be sweaty if I'm working out. Oh yeah. Summertime heat is really hard, huh? And you've got one more time. Up. And we got it. Okay, we're back to those lighter weights again. Biceps, shoulders, a little bit in the back. So we're gonna start here in 3 seconds. Roll your shoulders back, elbows in, and here we go. Open. Now I'm gonna change the tempo on you after we do 4 of these, okay? Because I'm gonna make it work a little harder. Okay, on this next one, we're going slow out. 3, 2, 1, hold, 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 and then bring it quick in. Do it again. 3, 2, 1, hold, and quick in. On that hold, right? Shoulder blades pull together. Yes, and quick in. You also start feeling, okay, that external bicep, shoulder, okay? Right in the delt there. Almost there. Whew. We've just got 8 seconds to go. Come on. I love this one because there's not a lot of issues with the joint, right? It's just all strength and done. Okay, bring it down. All right, moving on. We got a lawnmower row. I'm gonna let you decide if you wanna go heavy or light. This one's gonna be more back and shoulder. So one leg is back, you're balancing on your back toes. You're gonna hold the weight in the same arm as the leg that's back. And we're gonna tip forward just so slightly here and pull up and lower down. Now, if you can, I'd like you to have your arm off to the side and not holding on to your front leg, okay? The other key point with this move is that we're not doing this. We're not doing a twist at all. We're just kind of preventing rotation and maybe get a slight twist in the rib cage, but not much. So 40 seconds, ready? Set, shoulder pulls back and pull and release. So the first time you can go at your own tempo and the second time you gotta go at my tempo. What's that? Yep. So same arm as the leg that's back. Same arm as the leg that's back, because it kind of throws you off balance a little bit. Feel that? Your abs have to work to counteract. What, do you feel your front glute working? You will, yeah, because there's a lot of weight on that front glute, especially since we're on our back toes. And you've just got 2 more reps. Bring it up. And that'll do it right there. Switch to the other side. Whew. All right, not so bad, right? Roll the shoulder back in place and let's begin. Pull. And again, the opposite hand away from the front leg if possible. Where do you feel it? Maybe triceps. Okay, you might feel in the triceps, maybe in the back. And some people might feel in their front leg because maybe that leg's a little tired from before. I feel it in my biceps, a little in my triceps, kind of everywhere in the upper body. That's okay. It's all about uppers right now. Come on. We are almost there. You've got 5 seconds left. And done on that one. Okay. We need to do it again, right? 1 more on each side. Now this time you're going my tempo. I want you to go as heavy as you can. Switch arms. Roll the shoulders back in place. We're going to go quick up, slow down. Ready? And begin. Quick up, super slow down. Quick up. So at the top, I want you to hold it for just a moment and then push, push, push. Good. Now we're going to change it in just 1 moment. Okay, you're going to go slow up. Ready, set, and slow. 3, 2, 1. Quick down without losing control. 3, 2, 1. Push. Come on. Woo. And 1 more time. Then we're going to go tempo right through the middle. So 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Here we go. Pull up and press down. You're so close. This round's a little bit harder, isn't it? Yeah, time under tension. That's what it's all about. And 1 more time. Bring it up. And release. Good. Whew, quick change to the other side. Whew. Feel that? Not awesome? All right, balancing on the toes. Roll the shoulders back first. That gets you in place. Lean forward just a little bit and regular tempo for just a couple. Get it going. All right, here comes quick up, slow down. Quick, push, 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 push. Anytime we fight gravity, right? We get so much stronger. Nice job. You've got 1 more with this tempo. Look forward for me, not down. And changing it up. You've got 3 counts up and quick down. Think about that elbow coming up and back. Up and back. 1 more time. And then 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Here we go. 2 up, 2 down. So close. Just the last 10 seconds. That's it. And you've got 1 more time right here. 2 up, 2 down, and release. All right. Moving on. You know what? I forgot 1 exercise, and I'm sorry I forgot it, but we're going to put it in right now. It's a face pull. Okay. We're going to work now a little bit more through the upper back. Okay. Light mini band is probably what I would recommend. If we go through it the first time and you find that was way too light, then you can grab a heavier mini band. That's just how it works. Pull it apart. Okay. I have my really light one. I'm going to start there. We're going to pull the band apart. Knees are going to be bent a little bit. We're going to bring the band right to kind of like chin, lips area. Okay. Focus is upper back. And then we're going to keep the band taut and push it back out, not let it come loose at all. All right. 40 seconds. Ready? So pull it in and push back out. So you should be working in both directions. Do you feel that? Yeah. Feel the upper back. Okay. Should be a little bit different than when we were doing the lawnmower pulls. If this doesn't feel good on your back and neck, I want you to go down and up, just like so. Okay. But going as, so light mini band, plenty, right? I'm feeling like this is plenty as well. We will do some time under tension and play with the pace here in a few moments on our second round. Good. And you've got 1 more time in and release. Oh my goodness. Okay. Round your back, nice strong backs, right? We're just getting upper body all toned for when we head into tank top season, which is right around the corner. All right, here we go. Again, so same band if you want to use it, or if you want to grab a heavier band, pull it apart. Okay, we're going to go different areas in our face. Okay, so we're going to first go to our chin. So bring it in for 2 counts, out for 2 counts. Do that again. In for 2 counts. Good. Now go to your nose a little bit higher. 2. Woo. It feels different. Can we go a little higher? How about forehead? Forehead, push out. Good. And then back to the chin. Keep it slow and controlled. And then back to the nose. And maybe you don't want to do nose, maybe you want to do chest. That's okay. And then forehead, bring it up high, squeeze. Good. Now we're going to hold it right to our chin and stay right here. Hold. Good. Now pull your band apart as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come on, pull, pull. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and done. Oh gosh. Oh, we're done with upper body, at least for like the strength training aspect of it. We're going to head into an AMRAP. Okay. AMRAP is as many rounds as possible. So you're just going to try to get through a really short circuit of 3 different exercises as many times as you can in 3 minutes. Okay. So you have to kind of count on your own on this one. I'll be doing it with you. It's a really hard number to count. It's 5. Okay. 5. We're going to do 5 mountain climbers on each side. So they're going to come down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just like that. And then you're going to come up and you've got side lunges with a leg lift. So 5, 4, okay, you get the picture. Do the other side, 5. Okay, you're pressing off. So you lunge with the bent knee and then press off with a straight leg. Your final, oh, that's it. Those 3 moves are it. So mountain climbers and side lunges on each side. Okay, you're going to try to get through as many times as you can in 3 minutes. So try to keep track as much as you can. You know, sometimes we are, you know, it's hard to do that, but do your best. Ready, set, mountain climbers, let's go. You got 5 on each side, your count, and then come right back up for the side lunge with the leg lift. So you're pressing up off the ground. So just do one side at a time. Lunge it over, press it up, and switch to the other side. Lunge, lift. Good. So go with your bent knee. Bent knee, press off the bent knee. Bent knee. And one more time, and back to mountain climbers if you're on my pace. Okay, here we go. Drive the knees right into the chest. And then you're up again. So let's side climb or lunge side, press off. Lunge side, press off. I know it's a little bit of coordination. Okay, and then step together to switch to the other side. Side lunge, lift. Side lunge, lift. And the knee, drop, and lift. That one side doesn't want to work, does it? Okay, back to mountain climbers as soon as you got 5. Woo! And then you're right back up for lunges again. Woo! Lunge it and lift. Like you're sitting in a chair. Good. Try to reset through the center. It does help. So you're kind of on track here. Good job. Good. You're over a minute. That's the good news. Remember, we're going for 3. We want to get into a high intensity training zone. And if this feels good, go a little bit lower. We don't all have to be at the same pace right now. We all might be different. That's okay. You know, Monday's workout. That is very possible. Whew. And then just keep transitioning. It's really just 2 moves, right? Good job, good job. You are over halfway. Sit deeper into that side lunge. Straight leg to lift it up. Anybody know what round they're on? What's that? You're hoping I would know? I think this is finishing number 5, if I have counted correctly. You don't have to know. It's just kind of fun to push, right? Whew. We are so close to being done. Come on, make sure that those lunges, okay, getting the leg off the ground in a straight leg lift. Just for reference, we are done in 3 seconds. So finish up and stand up when you're done. Woo! Take a big drink. You did it. Heart rate should be higher now than when you started, and ready to go into a lower body set of weight training. Okay, so moving on. kickstand deadlift with a side squat. We're gonna practice it first before we get actually into the moves. So 1 foot back, let's do right foot back, okay? It's just a little bit back. It's like a couple of inches behind you. All the load's gonna go on your left leg, right? So shoulders back, we're gonna hinge. I'm gonna just try it. You can move your foot a little further and then up. Okay, so if you can see from the side view here, my back toes are just almost right behind my front heel. Okay, so what you're doing is literally just supporting yourself so that you can do a single leg deadlift. Okay, so you feel that straight leg or you feel the front leg working a little harder? Okay, perfect. So that's the first layer, looks like this. You're gonna hinge and then you're gonna squat. Okay, let's try it together. So we hinge, step to the side, squat. Bring it back in, hinge, and then don't go too fast. Doing it without weight first, hinge, and then squat. All right, so next up, if you wanna use weight, I want you to try your light ones. Just teaching moves right now so that when we get with the heavy weights, we're like safe and we're ready to rock. Okay, so right foot back, we hinge. Okay, nice and slow, we come up, bicep curl into a squat. Okay, reset before you do anything else. Hinge and bicep curl, and then step it back. Hinge and bicep curl. Let's try the other side. Okay, left leg back and hinge and squat. Reset, hinge, and squat. Perfect. Now it's not a very wide squat. You notice that you're just kind of stepping out to the side. And one more time. Now that's too much footwork. You don't feel like that's a good fit for your body. Both feet on the ground. Okay, hinge and then squat. You don't even have to get crazy. You don't have to dance. Okay, so just like that, if you want to do that, we're going to start with one side and then we'll move it on to the other side for the next round. So if you want to use heavy weights, I challenge you to go big. Shoulders back, right foot back behind to begin with. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hinge and bicep curl to squat and reset. Hinge, bicep curl, always control and reset before you move on. And if it's too much for your body, go with lighter weights. Good job, flat back. You're looking out in front of you. Perfect, so from the side view, it looks like this. Nice work. Should be feeling the back of the body like crazy at this point. Woo! And one more time, bring it down and curl. Nice job. Legs, yes, and back. Okay, put the weights down for just a moment. And we're gonna give that move a break before we go to the other side. So next, right leg, I'm gonna step back into a curtsy lunge, okay? And a knee lift. Let's try it, right? So curtsy lunge, and then lift your knee and balance. Curtsy lunge, lift and balance. Perfect. Do you have to balance? No, you can tap your toe. Do one more like this, and good. Switch to the other side. Curtsy lunge, and lift. Whew. So I want you to try to square up your body so your elbows come across your front leg. And then if you really want to get fancy, you can move them over to the other leg. Good. And we're good. Okay, let's try it with weight. So right side only. Hold on to one or both weights depending how heavy they are. Hold it right in front of your body. You're going to curtsy lunge. Looks like this. Take down. And then right here. Okay, here we go. Curtsy. And move. So it's a really, really small movement with the weight. Activate your core at the same time. Whew. How are we feeling? Sweat is dripping. We're hot now. Feel free to turn on the fan if you want to. Good job. I think it might be by you now. It's okay, no pressure. Finish the work and then turn the fan. So we want the front heel to be completely grounded when we go down. You're almost there. Can you do one more? One more and done. Set the weight down. Okay, now we're gonna work everything on the left side. So we're gonna pick up both weights again, go back to our deadlift with a squat. The left leg back. That one just has to go on low, otherwise it's like blast us away. All right, here we go. So left leg back, we hinge, right? We bring it up into a squat and we reset. So for that hinge, remember, flat back, a little bit arch in the back, but we're not here. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and we hinge. Squat to the side and reset. Good job. Keep it real slow and controlled, especially with these heavy weights. Yeah, I know. There's that little tiny one right behind you if you want it. I know that's like the wintertime fan when lots of bodies inside, we're sweating like crazy. Woo. Good job, good job. Hinge, there you go. And then squat to the side. Remember the option, both feet on the ground, hinge, squat. Okay, this is perfectly fine. And that's your last one. Done. Weights go down. Whew. Let's take a little movement side to side. Loosen up through our back. And then we've got our left leg going back into the curtsy lunge. So grab your weight again. Thanks for being on fan duty. Appreciate it. All right. So left leg back into that curtsy lunge and left leg comes up. Ready? And let's begin. Plunge and lift. So try not to over rotate towards your knee. Just lifting. Remember, the lift is not mandatory. You can tap. And that's awesome too. Good job, good job. How's it feeling? It's burning, yes. I'm feeling it in my hamstring and my front leg even, just, okay, from having that nice angle that never really gives up. Back knee has to bend. Come on, drop it down. There you go. And one more time. Done. All right, we made it. Now, the good news is we're actually not gonna do that twice on each side, okay? I know, because it really does work both sides pretty well in one set. All right, moving along. We do have to do one more thing though, banded knee pulls. So what I want you to do is grab your medium or heavy band. If you only have a light and a heavy, then you can try it out for a second. Hold on. I drink tea all day long, so tea sometimes feels better than water when you talk a lot. All right, you're gonna slide your feet in. And so your feet are hip distance apart. Now, if you need a wall, balance might be an issue. Feel free to move close to a wall. We're gonna soften our knees. We're gonna stand tall and we're gonna shift the weight over to one side and we're gonna lift our knee up and then set it down and lift it up and then set it down. So we're gonna work one side at a time and we'll just shift to the other side. Same idea, okay? You're gonna feel this in the standing leg more than anything, a little bit through the hip flexors as well. So we're standing tall, get ready. Doesn't matter which leg you start with, and let's go up and then gently lower. You've got to keep that bend taut, okay, and pulling your feet away from each other. Chest is lifted. The biggest thing is we do not want to lean or sink. It's hard on the way down, isn't it? The band wants to slip your foot down and you were controlling it all the way down. Ooh. Good job. Try to have the knee come up at least to hip height, maybe even a little bit further. Just try it. And one more time. And you made it. Okay, move your hips a little bit side to side. Same thing on the other side. So reset the feet, transition to the other side, flex your foot, and pull slowly lower. Balance training, right? Everybody's favorite. Do you guys feel your hips? Yes, a little bit. Good. Soften your standing knee. We are going to do this one twice. And we're going to play with tempo on it because it's fun. Okay. This is my idea of a good time right here. I know. Apparently you like it too because you come. So, or you just like torture. I don't know. One of the two. We're almost there. We're doing one more rep. Oh, and release. Okay. Move those hips. Now we're going to really practice going slow on the way down because that's where it's hardest. So we're going to go quick up and then slow down. So shift your weight again, separate your feet, flex your feet. Ready? Quick up. And 3, 2, don't touch the ground. And quick up. 3, 2, 1, keeping tension. Whew, that's different, isn't it? Come on, you can do it. You don't like it? That's all right. I can handle you not liking something. All right, now we're gonna go 3 counts up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Quick down. Do it again. And quick down. We're almost there. Almost there. Just one more time. Let's do it. Let's do it. And done. Whew. It's a different kind of burn than we're used to, isn't it? Yes, that's so good. All right. Now this one is gonna I'm gonna tell you right now, mentally you have to be a little bit tougher because it's gonna hurt the worst because you're really tired already. Okay, so just prepare. Separate the legs, flex your foot, quick up, slow down. Here we go. Quick, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this might be the one where you have to hold on, but we can do it. Whoo. Good. Arms. I feel like we're like doing this like slow motion tap dancing right now, right? And one more time. Now change it up. 3 counts to the top. Ready, set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Push down. Whew, but you don't get a touchdown. Not at all. Good job. You're so close. So close. This is your last one. And done. Hello, legs. Take off your mini band. Okay. All right. Move your hips side to side. Okay. 3 new exercises for the AMRAP. Okay. So you want to give yourself a little bit of space. Make sure your weights are off. Okay. High intensity here. If you don't want to do this move, I'm going to give you an option. So squat thrust. We're going to squat down, hands to the ground, kick back into a plank, squat in, and jump up. So let's practice it. Just once. Squat down. Okay, kick back into a plank. You can walk back if you want to. Bring it in, jump at the top. If you don't want to do that, you can tap down to the ground and jump up. All right, after that, you're going to go down to the ground, hip bridges. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to finish up by reaching side to side towards our ankle. So lateral bend happening here. Okay, these are penguins. All right, here we go. So 5 squat thrusts, 5 hip bridges, 5 penguins. Get back up and do it again. You've got 3 minutes. We're going to start at the top of the minute here. Get ready, get set, and let's go. So down, you take it at your own pace, but the idea is to bring the heart rate up and get into a higher intensity zone. Okay, as soon as you're down, hip bridges, 5. Whew. And then brace the core, and it's 5 on each side for these penguins. Reach for the heels. And back up again. Okay, remember you're counting your rounds. Count them. This is number 2 for me. Whew. And right back into the hip bridge. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit just to motivate us because this is a hard one. Come on. Let's find a motivating song that's helpful. I'll just jump right back in with squat thrusts. Why not? They're so much fun. We don't do them enough, right? You just have to tell yourself things are fun so that way they become fun. It's all mental. It's all mental. We can do it. You're almost done. Did you know that? You're getting so close. Just 15 seconds to go. Come on. Try to finish whichever set you're on, or at least whichever exercise you're on. Either one's fine. And our time is up. We made it. All right. Rest for just a moment, get a drink of water, and we're going to move into some Pilates next. Okay? Yeah. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, so we're gonna start seated. If you wanna join me on the mat, we're gonna keep our body upright for just a few moments, knees bent, hands behind our legs. And we're just gonna rock off of our sitting bones, and we're gonna lift our chest up, rock off, big inhale up. And one more time, and then add arms. I want you to reach your arms, stretch, pull your shoulder blades down, okay? And then rock back, rounding your spine, looking at your belly button, and lift. Good. Sometimes we have issues lifting our arms right above our shoulders like this if we find ourselves in a forward rounding position all day. So it's good to just kind of stretch it out and hold right here. From here, we're gonna bring our hands wide and lift up and pull down. Good. Big inhale to the top, exhale, pull down. And one more time, hold right here. Now I want you to pull your shoulder blades together as you open your chest, okay? Now tuck your chin in a little bit while you're here. Okay, just pinching those shoulder blades. If it's getting hard, you can also straighten, or you can also crisscross, whatever feels good. It's probably challenging your back a little bit. Yeah? Okay, and done. Round and stay right there. All right, let's roll to the ground. Hopefully the heart rate came down just enough that this is a comfortable position. We're gonna hug our knees in, and we're gonna start with a single leg stretch. So just hug that knee into the body, point your toes across your mat, okay? And lift your upper body, look down at your belly button, and exhale to switch, inhale to hold, exhale to switch, inhale to hold. Good, just taking it slow to begin with. Trying to lengthen the leg across the floor. And one more time. All right, now a little bit faster. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Straight legs. Okay, you're just really trying to lengthen that leg as you extend it. And one more on each side. And hold. Hug both knees in. Turn your head from one side. And then over to the other side. And right back through the center. Both legs go up. Okay, we're gonna just let one leg lower across the floor. We're gonna lift our upper body, hold, stay here. If you need to hold behind the leg, you can. And exhale to switch, hold, inhale to stay. And switch. Good. Just breathe nice and slow. You don't have to breathe the way I'm doing it. Now a little bit faster, ready? Here we go. Switch, switch. If you want to breathe, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Try it. Just helps you really gain control of your abdominals. Okay. And one more time and hold. Hug your knees in. Again, rock the neck, rock the head side to side. And moving into a crisscross, fingers behind the ears, roll your upper body, extend one leg, bring your shoulder across your midline, slow, and switch, hold. And switch and hold. Good, one more, slow. Get ready, set, and speed it up. We inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Try to keep it with the pace. And every time you exhale, you feel the abdominals contracting. And here's your last one, hold, and hug the knees. Take your feet to the floor, just a quick stretch, lifting those hips up. Woo, we're not done. Legs go up, feet are flexed. Okay, push the heels to the ceiling, hands by your side. Inhale, lower the legs for 2, down, 2, exhale up. Good, so slow down for 2 breaths, exhale up quick. Do it again, inhale down 2, exhale up quick. We're not lifting the hips, it's just the legs lowering. If you'd like to make this more challenging, lift your upper body and put your fingers behind your ears, okay? Just letting your head rest in your fingertips, down 2, exhale up 1, one more time. And hold, 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 hug your knees. Rotate in small circles on your sacrum and go in the opposite direction as well. Woo. All right, we're not quite done. We're gonna do one more on our back before we switch. So lift your upper body, hug your knees toward your body, Arms and legs shoot away from each other. Hold and hug slow. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, slow back in. One more time. We're going to take it a little bit faster here. Hug, reach, hug, reach. Every time your legs go out, your low back presses down to the mat. And one more time. And hold, lower down. Whew. Take your knees, just a little gentle rock, side to side. Might feel a little popping. Woo. Okay, right back through the center. Legs are gonna go straight. We're gonna move into a roll up next. So arch your back, make some nice space there. And then please don't work from that position ever. Close up, let your hips go neutral on the mat. And then you can try it again, arch and hips neutral. Small space between the low back and the floor. Reach your arms, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, begin the movement. Exhale, keep squeezing the inner thighs and roll, roll, roll at the top. We're gonna lift our upper body, hold, and then I want you to round forward. Good, now inhale, reach your hands, stretch yourself up and draw the belly button in, roll yourself down. If you need your hands by your side, you can do that. You can put your hands right here. Inhale to begin and lift it all the way up. Good, and all the way over. Inhale to stretch and exhale. Taking some time to just gain a lot of control. This is your last one. Tuck and roll, 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 squeeze your inner thighs. Lift and up and over. Good. Now we're gonna just scoot your hips up toward the end of our mat. So just scoot your body up toward the end of your mat. And I want you to hug your knees. You're gonna balance so your toes are pointed. And this is your beginning and your ending spot. We're gonna draw our belly button in. We're gonna just rock off our sitting bones a little bit. We're gonna inhale to roll back and exhale to come up and balance. So it's just a little bit of abdominal engagement here. And you're trying not to come all the way on top of your butt, but kind of staying back a little bit. And one more time, just rolling like a ball, okay? That's what it's called, actually. We're gonna roll all the way back down here and rest for a moment. Roll to your side, okay? So we're gonna do a little side series, which is gonna work your hips some more and your obliques. So if you wanna move things out of your way so you don't kick them, move your legs forward, bring your heels together, draw the belly button in tight. We're gonna lift our leg up, flex down, point, flex. So we wanna be careful. We're not just throwing the leg up in the air, but we're controlling, okay, with the hips and the obliques. And one more fast. We're gonna slow things down. Ready, set, 2 counts up. Here we go. Inhale up, 2, exhale down slow. Good. Really work on squeezing your inner thighs together. And one more time, bring it up. Hold right here. You're gonna flex your foot and kick to the front. Kick to the front, point your toes to the back. Flex to the front, point your toes to the back. Your bottom leg is your anchor, so ground your body. One more time. Woo. All right, we're gonna let this leg come forward. Right here, bottom leg is gonna be working using the inner thigh. We're gonna lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. And one more time right here, hold. Now small circles with that leg. Tiny little circles. I know it's hard to get them to go in a circle. Sometimes they go in squares. All right, switch to the other direction. Keep going. And 4, 3, 2, and done. Straighten out both legs. Okay, they're in a nice straight line. And we're gonna lift both legs, lower them down. Lift. So you're feeling your inner thigh of the lower leg. Do the work here. Exhale, inhale down. Good. And one more time, hold it up right here, hold. And now small circles in one direction. Ha, kind of tough, isn't it? Switch directions. Good job, you got this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my goodness. Okay, press this hand up and bring your elbow underneath your shoulder. From here, we're gonna move into a side plank series. You good? All right, so if you need to, bottom leg can bend and we can be right here, or you can do both legs straight and stacked or staggered, up to you. We're gonna lift this arm up, hold it nice and tall, and we're gonna reach our arm up as we lift our hips, okay? And then we're gonna just bring the arm back up and tuck under and right back up. Good, so reach and rotate. Good, take it real slow. Reach and rotate. One more time, big reach. It's all about lengthening the body while we're strengthening it. And hold right here. Last thing you're gonna do, drop the hips down, lift, down and lift. Just 4 more and 3. One more time and done. Bring your hips down, bring your knees in, arm on the ground, come straight up. Just move right into a stretch, just straight up. And if you have the flexibility, you wanna tip, you can tip. Oh, I feel amazing. Okay, move your legs to the other side. Starting all the way down, legs slightly forward. Remember, we're gonna go fast for the first one, up and down. So draw the core tight, point, flex, gain control here by pointing and flexing and squeezing through the quads and the glutes. One more time, now slow. 2 counts up, 2 counts down, point. Yeah, your heels want to be rotated in towards one another so that you feel external rotation in your top hip. That's not what you want to feel, but that's what I want you to feel. Okay, one more time and hold, flex your foot. Flex to the front, point to the back, straight leg. Top leg, trying to keep the knees away from each other from the bottom leg. So we're not dragging the legs across each other. And one more time. And we're gonna swing the leg forward again and hold it down. Bottom leg working, exhale, lift, inhale down. Woo! I think my legs are like, inner thighs are still sore from that move we did with our, the bridge where we squeezed our legs together. Every time I do this, I'm like, I know I just worked so hard. One more time and hold and circle the leg around. Good, circle, circle, circle. And switch directions. Come on, other leg has to be the anchor that's gonna keep you from moving around too much. And lower the leg down, stretch both legs out. Glue your inner thighs together and lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Just fingertips on the ground. One more time, hold the legs up, hold, and choose a direction to go in a circle. Very small and controlled, I know it's hard. And switch directions. Come on, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my goodness, okay. Elbow right here underneath. We got this. Into our side plank, right? Knee down, feet staggered, whatever you wanna do, but we're gonna reach and lengthen, come back to the center and find the rotation. Take it real slow. You've got one more time. Come on, lift the rib cage. Now don't forget, we have the hip drops right here. There's 8 of them. So down, up, 7, 6, come on, 5, stay with it. 3, 2, and last one, done. And bring your knees in. We did it. We're gonna stretch, that's it. That's all we have left, okay? If you have that flexibility, go over to the side. Good job. All right, go ahead and come to your knees and take your knees out to the side and your hands out in front of you. And just stay here for a moment. Hopefully this feels good on your inner thighs. And then if you want to, you can just kind of shift your hips side to side. Good work. Okay, we're gonna roll ourselves up onto our knees and tuck our hips underneath. Put your hands on your hips and just stay right here. Good, both hands come up, grow a little bit taller, and we're gonna let our hands wrap to one side, Okay, keeping our hips tucked and right back up and wrap to the other side. Let's do it again. Up. Now, maybe you can turn your head when you do this and look over your back shoulder. Just moves that we maybe don't do on a regular basis, right? And right down the middle is next. So you're gonna tuck your chin as your elbows pull down, okay? And then eyes look up towards your fingertips. Tuck your chin and look up. One more time. And look it up. All right, now take your hands down. I want you to tilt your head to one side and actively press your other hand out at a long angle here. So if your head's going to the right, your left arm is out to the side. I know that my rights and lefts are not the same as yours right now. And switch. So take the head to the shoulder, press your hand out. Hopefully that feels wonderful on your neck. And release. Hands in front of you. We're gonna tuck our toes and rock back, okay, onto our heels if possible. Okay, so just rock here. You can take your feet wider if you need to. If this doesn't feel good on your knees, then you're up here, that's fine. Good, and just kind of rock side to side on the feet. And then from the balls of the feet to the heels, switch directions. All right, we're gonna take our feet a little wider. So hop wider here, come up, elbows to the knees and inner thighs. We're gonna just get them one more time. All right, from here, I want you to take your right knee and lunge it down. Just taking it easy here. Come back to center. Just kind of finding some flexibility in the hips. It feels like another workout. Sorry. Just kind of mobilizing the hips. You notice how that knee is causing your hip to go open and in. And hold. And then roll it up. Good. Arm across the body. Move your fingers. Whew. Now rotate the wrist. Just little movements. And switch to the other side. Good. Yeah. Fingers in and out. And rotate. And we did it. Okay, one more big inhale. And exhale it all out. All right, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. And I hope it all worked out well for you guys too. Looks like it did. Yay. Awesome, good to see you, Angie.
Good to see you. Thanks so much, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.